Okay. So I'm good to go. I'm going. I got my list of Podimans. And very soon I will have my chat at the ready. Alright, let's hide this boy. And then we got extra space. I mean, I guess I could also just do this. I don't know why I haven't thought to do this. Look at that. That's a lot cleaner, isn't it? Wow, I forgot that F11 existed until like yesterday. Hello, welcome. Alright, let me switch to live chat so I don't miss anything. Yeah, sorry for the slight delay on me getting started. Just make sure this is quiet enough. This is, yeah, because it was on the upper end of where I usually keep it. So, I was making sure I had everything ready. Hopefully we won't get too many repeat songs in the playlist today. That would be nice. But yeah, I forgot F11 existed until like yesterday. Alright, so what all do we have right now? Does it... Why is my F tier empty? Because I don't see any of the F tier Pokemon here. So this might actually be a thing that happened. The power went out. My F tier was deleted. F tier, where'd you go? Oh, they all got put back in here. I can see them now. I can see the F tier Pokemon. For some reason, everything that was in F tier got thrown back in here. Because I see Igglybuff. I mean, they got thrown back in alphabetically, so I think I'll do all of 6 and 7, and then I'll fix the F tier. That's weird. Oh, your birthday is tomorrow? Happy early birthday. Alright. So I'm just gonna get started with Chespin, I guess, and then I'll get to the F tier later. I'll fix it. Because there's no one in D tier that's in here. It's all F tier. F tier, why did F tier get deleted? Like, everyone else is done. Like, I literally... Gen 5 is the... What? I'm so confused. Alright, I'm just gonna start with Chespin. Hello, welcome. Alright, so Chespin... I like Chespin. It's pretty cute. And by pretty cute, I mean really cute. It's probably like... not an S tier really, but it's very cute. I'd say it's probably like maybe here. Yeah. I think that there's a lot of good Alolan forms and a lot of bad Alolan forms. It was like a very mixed bag for me. Like, I really like Alolan Grimer. I love Alolan Grimer. As soon as it's Alolan Muck, I can't get into it. Like, I love Alolan Grimer because it's a shiny Grimer. And then the shiny Alolan Grimer is a normal Grimer. And I think that's really cool, how they have a swap of colors due to genetic diversity shifts. And apparently it just seems like shinies were what went to Alola first when it came to Grimer. Where's Quilladin? There's Quilladin. I'm a Quilladin apologist. I'm just gonna apologize for that now. I think he's really cute. I think he's like right here. You know, like he's a round boy. I'm not huge on Passimian, personally, but I think its ability is really interesting. I don't know. I was always more of an Oranguru person than Passimian. Where is... There's Chestnut. Chestnut's pretty alright. It's an improvement on Quilladin, but it's not super good. It's probably like right here. I think Stack Attack is weird. The thing is, I didn't like Stack Attack until I saw that every brick was the Pokemon. Like, and I like collection Pokemon, where it's like a group of things. And so when I found out that Stakataka, each brick is a Stakataka, and they just form into that building, I think that's actually kind of neat. I think Stakataka could have been better designed from that, but like, I don't know. I like collection Pokemon. Like School Form Wishy-Washy is a cool idea to me. Magneton, Dugtrio. Like I just like when Pokemon just kind of gather to be the one Pokemon. Okay, it did change. Its thin legs are the weirdest thing to me, I think. That is true. The legs are really weird. So next we got Fennekin. Fennekin's alright. Kind of like lump it in with like Zorua. So I have to find out where Zorua is. Oh, there's Zorua. So yeah, it's better than Zorua, but it's pretty much it's like Zorua 2 to me. Where is Braixen? No, it's gonna be up high because in the B stuff. So we got Braixen here. I think Braixen is a huge improvement. I think Braixen is honestly just a really solid Pokemon design. It looks good. It's well done. Especially for like a middle stage. Like it's probably one of the least awkward middle stage starters. So I think like it works its way up all the way into like lower A tier. But then you get Delphox. And I was like, what did they do to it? They massacred my boy. Like look at that. This is so much worse. Like it's not the worst thing, but it's not good. Yeah, I think Stakataka's thin legs, the only thing that really gets me about them is that, like, I don't know, there's just the legs look unstable, and I get that they're stable canonically, it's just that they look like they shouldn't be. I feel like if I used Earthquake, I'd just take out a Stakataka immediately, which I guess is kind of a thing you might be able to do, but, like, I don't know. Where's Froakie? There's Froakie. I really like Froakie. It's cute. It's cute. It's one of my favorite starters. It's not quite S tier anymore for me. If you asked me early on, it definitely would have been. But like, it's definitely good. And then we got Frogadier, which I think is just an improved Froakie. Like, 100%. They took Froakie, they made it good. And so like a Frogadier probably gets like this, yeah, yeah. Like Frogadier, I really like it. I think it's fun. Ooh. Ooh. Those are some savage claims about Stakataka. Those are some spicy takes. Alright, and then Greninja. I think Greninja is an improvement on Frogadier. I don't think it fits in my S tier anymore. Like it would have been early on, but I think I've kind of grown a little bit away from it. But I still think it's really good. Like it's still definitely high A. It's just no longer S in my book. It's still one of my favorite Pokemon in Smash, so it has that. But like, I don't know. Now we got Bunnelby, which good or goodest. I'm just gonna say this: Bunnelby is the goodest early area normal type, hands down. Hands down. There is something about its I think I don't know why I love its geez, it's way louder than everything else previously. Splatoon, why you gotta be loud? But its anime depiction was something that made me fall extra in love with Bunnelby. So here's yeah. Cause like the way it just sits there and is like, Bunnelby is just like the most entertaining voice to me because like I looked at Bunnelby and my initial thought was like, oh, it's probably gonna sound like kind of southern, and then it just walks on out like suspenders in tow, moonshine in hand, like Bunnelby, and I'm just like, all right, here we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. it's like it's one of my favorites just for that reason. And then Diggersby's just fun to use. I just actively like to use Diggersby. I think it's a really goofy and fun design. And then, like, I love his, like, big meaty hands. His ears. Like, the anatomy is so disgustingly interesting. In all the best ways. I don't know why I'm so entertained by it. So now we got Fletchling. I don't know, Fletchling's okay. It's another one of those Pokemon that I think it's alright. It's nothing too special, but like, it works. I don't know, I'd probably put it like here. Alright. Next we got Fletchinder, which they somehow found a way to take Fletchling and make it look just as disappointing, and make it look blander and more disappointing while adding a type. Because, right, Fletchinder is when it gets fire, right? Yeah. So they added the fire type, and they somehow made it look less interesting than when it was a normal flying type. How do you manage that? Oh no. Taekwondo with stack attack of legs sounds like a recipe for pain. I don't know, I feel like it goes like right here. But then we get Talonflame. And I'm just gonna say this, Talonflame, its English name sucks. It is a garbage English name. But it is a good design. I'll stand by that. Like, it is pretty solid. Come on, bump to a tree. There we go. It's good. It's a good design. I like it a lot. Its English name sucks, especially considering that like other places got things like Fiero and like, you know, something that makes sense in the fact that like its names have been like fletching related and so it's supposed to be arrow themed. And then we get Talonflame and I was just like, what is this? So where's my Scatterbug? I unironically really like Scatterbug. It's not a Weedle. It's not a Weedle, but like, it's good. It's like right here. It's real fun. And then Spupa's okay. It kind of feels like what is it called? The leaf wrapped boy that I'm forgetting the name of right now. Talonflame's like the female Unpheasant if female Unpheasant was good. Like design wise, that's what it is. It's like a good female Unpheasant. But Spupa feels like Swadloon. That's its name. It feels like Swadloon, but like a little bit less interesting. I don't know. I like that it got into Smash as like a Pokeball Pokemon. That was pretty neat. I'm gonna find out where I have Swadloon. It is up here. So like, I don't know. Probably like right there. A little bit worse than Swadloon. Like, I like Spupa. I just don't think it's, you know, it's not amazing. That said, they really pulled out the freaking stops with the Vivian. Like, where is this? Where is this beautiful, beautiful lad? I don't know which skin they're using as the default, so I don't know what I'm supposed to look for here. So I'm just trying to find the V's. So that's S. S. T's. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, use the pink one. So, that is a real weird thing. I don't. Who wants? I can't think of like one reason someone would say, "I want to sniff your eyebrows." Oh my god. But yeah, I think Vivian is probably like the single best idea they've had for like a fully evolved butterfly Pokemon. Like the fact that there were like regional variants based on where you were in the world was insane to me. I was like, what? Like, and then they were able to do like event patterns, and it was just so good. Like the others are like hanging down and like C and maybe B, but like this one slips just into A, not super high into A, but it slips in. It was real solid. Vivion's eyes look like socks. Do they? Let me look at this. I'm gonna actually look at Vivian here. I can look at its art. I don't know if I'd say they look like socks, but they're definitely weird. And I'm realizing now that they actually inspired the eyes of one of the fake one. Like when I like, well, it's not even that they inspired it. It just kind of went for the same thing with them. At least it wasn't a bug type, but still, it was interesting. I looked at it and I'm like, oh my god, I see grip up eyes here. My background on my desktop, its eyes have been done. Alright, next we got Litleo. The first time they used Lit for a baby cat, like this, honestly, I think Litleo is why I don't like Litten. I think that's honestly all it is. Like, I think Litleo was pretty good. I think it was a solid enough design. And I think that's the whole reason, is because, like, Litten, after Litleo, like, they already had a Lit cat. And they already had a fire-type cat. It just felt like they were, like, retreading it at the start. But then it evolved into, like, freaking Pyroar. Like, how can you not love this thing? Like, Pyroar is so fun. So maybe, like, right here. Like, male Pyroar is sick. Female Pyroar is sick. Both forms look sick. Okay. I mean, people have to learn somewhere. I'm just gonna say that. That is all I'm gonna say. You know? If someone wants to do it, they're gonna have to learn. Boom. I think Flabébé is pretty good. I think it's okay. It's like right here for me. It's cute. I think Floette is a good continuation of that. It's not like it's a great design though, but it is a good continuation. But then you get Florges. And Florges looks awesome. Like, I think it looks really good. But I will forever remain salty that Florges is not a grass fairy type and is instead a pure fairy. I hate that. It is not a fairy. This is made of plant now. It is the plant. Why are you pure fairy? So wait, if I had to die, which one would I die with? Like, what do you mean by die with? Like, are you saying, like, I go to battle and I'm gonna die, so I take a Pokemon with me to fight with it? Or is the Pokemon gonna be the one killing me? Like, what are we talking about by death here? And, like, what is the context of having the Pokemon with me? Skidoo. Skidoo's cute. Skidoo's real cute. It's like right here. And then Go-Goat, besides having a fun name, has a fun design, and I like Go-Goat. It's pretty good. Can put that on a mug and sell it. Go-Goat. It's pretty good. Alright, we got Pancham. Pancham is adorable. And he's like the other bears, you know? He's cute. Where are the other bears? There's the other babies. I think Pancham's my favorite of the baby bears, just by a little bit, because he's a cute little grumpy panda, and I love that. And then you get Pangoro. And Pangoro is pretty sick. Like, I know I say things are pretty sick quite a bit, but, like, I freaking mean it with Pangoro. Pangoro is, like, actively sick design, and, like, I love how Pangoro, when you're in, like, Pokemon Me or, okay, so I'm defeated by an evil team, and I'm gonna have to go down. I think, honestly, if I have to go down, I'm gonna go down fighting, and I'm gonna go down with a Mega Steelix by my side. Like, it's not my favorite, but you know what? They have to be some real scary people if they're gonna kill us, and I have a Mega Steelix on my side. You know, that's gonna be historic death. But yeah, so as I was saying about Pangoro, I love how when you, like, make it happy in, like, Pokemon Me and Pokemon Refresh, it kind of, like, crosses its arms and is like, But it's, like, it's because it shows a little glint of happiness, and it's, like, trying to keep its, like, grumpy, angry facade. And I think that's really cool. I always like that in a Pokemon. It's also why I like Incineroar. Furfrou is okay. It's about it. It's okay. I think Furfrou's normal form looks the best. I think all of the, like, designed ones kind of look ridiculous. And I think normal Furfrou is the best looking, and it's pretty, I mean, it's got a cool ability and stuff. Like, that's not everything, you know? So now we've got Esper. Esper is terrifying. Like, its eyes are so soulless and dead, and I like that. Okay, but Mega Steelix already has, like, freaking crystals jagging out of them. Like, I think that's... I don't need a Mega Crystal Steelix. I just need a Mega Steelix, and I already have the crystal. Like, I think Mega Steelix is one of the most underrated Mega Evolutions because it has magnetic crystals. It can fly. I mean, any Steelix can fly, apparently, but it can fly, and it has, like, for one of its physical attack animations, it hits things with the metal bits that float around it. Like, come on, that is sick. Alright, and now I gotta do Meowstick. Meowstick is kind of disappointing for me. Actually, wait, no. I like Amoonguss more than Meowstick, so it's probably more like right here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense for Team Magma. Alright, let's see. Honedge. I'm about to disappoint one of my friends. He loves Honedge. I think Honedge is okay. Like, it's nothing... Like, it's not super special to me, but, like, I think it's pretty good. It's probably, like, right there for me. Well, it might be a little bit past Swab, though. Doublade, I think, is a slight improvement, but that's only because I like Pokemon that are groups. So I think that means I have to scoot Doublade. I think it ends up getting into like the higher C's. And like right there. But then what really matters is Aegislash, which is sick, and I love it, and it's really fun to play as in Pokken, which jumps wildly up into the A tier. Okay. Scrolling down, we get Spritzy. Spritzy is meh. Yeah, it's not great. But Aromatisse is bad. Aromatisse is real bad. Whoever thought Aromatisse looked good, I cannot trust to design good Pokemon. Jeez, now I feel bad because I know they had to have liked the design if it got it. Oh, I feel bad now because there's gonna be someone on the Pokemon team who's gonna like see this and like somehow in 30 years and they're gonna be like, they didn't like Aromatisse. Oh, Ditto isn't a half bad choice for that. I mean, it's still weird because it's a blob, but it's a better choice. I think Swirlix is definitely way better. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's way better. That said, Slurpuff is bad. It's not awful, but it's bad. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, Slurpuff's line and Aromatisse's line, literally, they would be so much better if those were awkward middle stages and they evolved one more time each. One more time each would have immediately fixed it. But no, they had to be item-based and hideous. Okay. Let's see if I can find Inkay. I would say that my favorite generation personally is Gen 4, if only because of Gen 2 remakes. I like Gen 2 a lot. I think Johto is an underloved region on the whole. Like, a lot of people love Gen 2 because you can go to Kanto. I don't care about Kanto. I freaking love Johto. It's so fun. I always like the towers in it and stuff. It's really cool. Anyways, Inkay. Inkay's pretty good. And then Malamar, I really love. I think Malamar is really cool. It's like, bah. I think Kanto, as regions go, is, like, it's good. You know, it is the first region, and it is a loved region for a reason. But I think that, like, Johto, I don't know, there's something about Johto's towns that just felt better to me. I don't know if it's the fact that they started to have a bit looser, more realistic structuring, or if it was the fact that they're more, like, traditionally Japanese in inspiration, but, like, there's something about them that just feels like there's a lot of love and soul put into them. Whereas, like, a lot of the towns and cities in Kanto just kind of lack that for the most part. You know, they feel pretty straightforward, but they're not, like... It's hard to find the passion in the design of Cerulean City. But it's really easy to see the passion in, like, the design of, like, Violet City. You know? Binacle is another collection Pokemon. And I like it because of that. It's, like, right here. And then Barbaracle is a bigger collection, and I think is pretty neat. I say that about a lot of Pokemon, but I don't know. Barbaracle's cool. Skrelp. Where is Skrelp? So I think Skrelp is ugly, but like in a good way. It feels like it's one of those ugly Pokemon that's supposed to be ugly. So like I'd say it's pretty good on that front. Like it's in the okay. That said, Dragalge, there's something I can't get into about its design. I think it's just how loose it looks. It gets too thin at certain points. Like in Generation 6 and Generation 7 and stuff, you know, in the 3DS titles, the screens were too low of a resolution to make Dragalge look good. There would be points when there's literally a gap in the model visibly because it's too thin for the 240p screen of a 3DS to actually see it. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I actually like Alolan Persian, so I wouldn't be too upset. I don't know. I like that it's a special attacker. That's fun. Because it always had Power Gem, and I was like, I can't give Power Gem to a normal Persian and like feel good about myself at the end of the day. But I can do that with the Alolan Persian. I can give it Dark Pulse and give it Power Gem. Like, I can do fun stuff with that. It's not as good as Alolan Meowth, but it is, like, visually not great, but conceptually and in use, actually kind of fun. Alright, I got Clauncher. Clauncher's really good. I'm not even gonna front. Like, it is actively really good. It's like right here. Clawitzer is a little bit down on my book, but like it's still good. Like it still falls into the A tier. It's just lower in the A tier. I think Cantonian Persian's really good. How do I like the watermelon head cat? I don't like the watermelon head. That's the one thing I don't like about it. I love its color. I love its special attacking. I love it. Like, I love the stat changes it got. I love the cool color it got. I just think that if they wanted to make the face fluffy, they should have made like the rest of the body fluffy. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's something to me that like it strikes me as like they wanted to change the face, but then they just were like, we'll just use the rest of the model from the original. That'll be fine, right? And I feel like that was kind of meh. But, like, if they'd made the whole body fluffy, oh, I would have loved that. I would not have minded the face if they made the whole thing fluffy. Helioptile is cute. Is probably, like, right about here in the B tier. But then Heliolisk is less alright, and it falls into the C tier. It's probably, like, kind of like here-ish. So when it comes to Ursaring, I definitely will say I love it a lot. Look at this. Up in A. I think Teddiursa is way cuter, but like I don't know. I've always had a love for Teddiursa and Ursaring. Like, ever since I was little, ever since I would, like, play Pokemon Stadium 2 with rental Pokemon only, I would always put a Teddiursa or an Ursaring, like, onto my teams and stuff, because I loved them. They were cute. Alright, so we got Tyrunt. There you are. Tyrunt is probably one of my least favorite of, like, the first stage fossil Pokemon. Like, it's okay. It's just not as good as its evolution by a long shot. Tyrantrum is amazing. And whoever designed Tyrantrum deserves like a massive pat on the back, because this thing is sick. My issue with Tyrant is that like its colors are unappealing. Like, let me bring up the art for Tyrant here on my screen so that I can like better illustrate what I'm talking about. So, look at this. It's cute, but like it doesn't really have anything going on. It just feels like they're like, okay, so we got brown, and then it's gonna have a lot of like orange and red. So let's put just like a tiny bit of like orange here, and then put some neck fluff because it's gonna have like this sick beard like mane thing going on. So let's put some fluff here, and then it feels like that was it. That was where they stopped. But then, like, Tyrantrum comes in and, like, look at that. How could this amazing beast come from this? Like, it's cute, but, like, Cranidos is a better, like, two-legged dinosaur. But this, look at this beard. This is the freaking king. Oh no, sleep paralysis. So I think Amora is only a little bit better than Tyrant. Like, and I think it's honestly just because I think the Auroras look cool. But then when Amora evolves into Auroras, it gets better, but it doesn't get anywhere near Tyrantrum. You can't compete with Tyrantrum when it comes to fossil Pokemon. Like, literally. I don't think I have any fossils in S tier, and Tyrantrum comes the closest to getting into S tier. Whereas, like, Auroras is, like, lower A. Like, right here. Like, you can't compete with Tyrantrum. You put Tyrantrum next to any other fossil, and that's it. That's the end. The victory is already determined design-wise. It's Tyrantrum. It's so cool. It has good moves. It's fun. I like it a lot. So now we got Sylveon. Where is Sylveon? There's Sylveon. Where is... Oh, there it is, okay. I think Sylveon is okay. I think its flesh ribbons are a bit creepy to me. It's better than Espeon. But, like, I don't know. I've never been into a lot of the evolution designs. I don't know. I think Sylveon is just kind of weird to me. But, like, it's better than Espeon. I feel like Braviary probably wouldn't taste good. I'm just gonna say that. I feel like a Blaziken would taste way better, but I feel like Blaziken would be tougher. So like I think you'd want to eat a Combuskin. If you're gonna eat a bird Pokemon, eat a Combuskin. Halucha is pretty fun. It's right here. Dedenne. I don't know. I think Dedenne has a cute voice. I think it's not a good Pokemon. I don't know. It's alright. Carbink. It's alright. Goomy. Where's Goomy? There's Goomy. Goomy. Okay, I would say that Tynamo looks more like a freshly unraveled condom with its like wiggliness. I would say it looks more like that than a tampon. A fighting game. Defense power with the speed. I would say with skill, your friend with the high defense would win. Like if he's skillful, sorry, if they're skillful, they'll win. Cause like, I feel like bulkier characters are like higher skill cap, in most games. And I think that's just a safe thing to say. So like, if you're really good, a bulky defensive character will almost always beat someone who is just good at tearing away at them. That said, if you're not super good as that character, you might as well be playing one of the one of the fast, powerful characters. Pretty much any day. I think Sliggoo is okay. I don't think it's great. I think that Goodra is an improvement on that. I feel like Goodra's probably here. Klefki. I think Klefki's alright. It's not bad. It's not good. It's alright. Like the only reason I say that if someone's really good with like a bulky, slow character, that, you know, if they use them right, they're more likely to win, is that like, if you look at like in Pokemon, I almost always lose to people who are who have like these really good staller teams, because I tend to use more things that have like some sweeping potential. But like one of my brothers, he always uses stallers, and they're freaking good. In Overwatch, one of my mains is Roadhog, because he's bulky and fat, and he's hard to kill, and he can also dish out some punishment, but he's not very mobile. But then when it comes to like fighting games, I feel like if there's a high skill cap fast character who's not very strong, they're like usually high tier. And then there's the bulky ones who are at the high skill cap. Then there's the strong ones with a low skill cap. Then, like, as you move down and down and down, you eventually get to like the bottom, which is like low skill cap bulky. But see, that's the thing. Most bulky Pokemon don't tend to get moves that miss a lot. Like Toxic has a guaranteed hit chance if you're using a poison type. If you have a bulky poison type, like, that's terrifying to me. Like, one of my brothers had like a really good What's its name? Marina evolves into it. It's the bunker. It's right here. This thing. Its name eludes me for the moment. One of my brothers had that, and that thing would toxic everything. It was terrifying. So, like, I don't know. There's certain bulky Pokemon that, like, really nice. I think Leech Seed bulk is probably the hardest one to set up, but still pretty good. Phantom's cute. Phantom is cute. Phantom, very, very cute. Thank you for coming to my Phantom TED Talk. Toxapex, that's it. Okay. Trevenant, where are ya? This is bad. Trevenant always reminded me of the trees from Luigi's Mansion. Like the... Actually, I'm going to turn up the music more. It's a little better. But, Trevenant reminds me of the walking trees from Mario Kart DS. And I feel like it's for that reason and that reason only that, like, I truly really like it. Because I really like Mario Kart DS. Pumpkaboo is a fun idea. Huh. Where's Pumpkaboo? Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo's really cute. That said, I feel like when it evolves into Gourgeist, it's less cool. There's something about Gourgeist that's just... It makes it not my favorite. Or like the ghost grass types they introduced in X and Y. It's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's just that it's a tall Pokemon and I don't really like tall, skinny Pokemon. Well, the last one's obviously Mary. Alright, now we got Bergmite. I like Bergmite a good bit. I think it's really cute. But I think it really shines when it evolves into Avalugg. Because Avalugg is ridiculous to me. There's something really goofy about it. And I love that. I used to, like my first one, I named it Table. Well, I was naming everything in French in X and Y because it was based on France. So I named it La Table. Or something like that. The table in French. But I basically just named it Table. And I enjoyed that so much. It made me smile. Every time I used him, I was like, that's my table. Noibat is pretty okay. It's not too special. Noivern is more special. Xerneas. Yeah. I'm not a huge Xerneas fan. I am just gonna say that. I'm not a huge Xerneas fan. I don't know. It's not that cool to me compared to things like you have Xerneas, but then then you have freaking Yveltal. Like, how can you compare the two? It's just such a better design. Even Zygarde's better. I think Zygarde's actually really sick. I feel like I like Zygarde mostly out of its colors, though. I love, like, the black and the green, and then when it's shiny, it's, like, white and green. Like, oh. It's really clean. Diancie. Diancie's okay. I think the fact that it got a Mega was just kind of to me. I was like, I don't know. I didn't really need it. It looked okay already. The Mega just kind of went over the top with it, and I just didn't feel like it needed it. So, I think it's okay. Actually, where did I put Carbink? I need to use that. There's Carbink. So say Diancie is probably like here, just in front of Meloetta. Yes, I do have a Discord channel. Well, a Discord server has multiple channels. Wow. It is a place for which to commune. We got Hoopa after Diancie. Where's my Hoopa? Hoopa. There's Hoopa. I really like Hoopa. I think it's really fun. I think its movie was stupid fan service in, like, the best way. It wasn't a good movie, but God, it was fan servicey, and I enjoyed that. I feel like Hoopa. I think because also I have to include its Unbound form. So I feel like Hoopa ends up popping its way a bit higher because of that. And then we get Volcanion. Wow, we're already done with X and Y. Pretty much. So here's Volcanion. I think it's okay. I don't know. I don't think it was anything too special. And the fact that it was like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the late X and Y event Pokemon, I just didn't really get into a ton. I never saw Volcanion's movie. I don't know. Now we got Rowlet. We're gonna start off Sun and Moon. We're already here. Look at that. Look at how few there are left, and this is with the entire F tier deleted. I mean, the F tier was only like what 12 things or so, so like it's not like it's a ton, but still, this is Gen 7 plus my F tier. Can you just like say how ridiculous that is? It's so small. Rowlet is a rotund but adorable creature that goes probably like here for me. It's pretty good. And then it evolves into the emo, like overly fancy train wreck of Dartrix, and it's one of those things. I look at it and I don't think it's amazing, but I can't look away. Like I can't look away from it. It's like it's entrancingly weird. So typically, if you're going to just shorten Dirch Birch into like a name, acceptable ones would be like you could shorten it to Dirch, you could shorten it to DB. I'd say those are the two. Like those are my two preferred ones. Because it initiated from the nickname I had, which was Dirch, and then I added Birch because someone for some reason almost misspelled my last name, which originated Dirch. Like someone almost misspelled my last name by putting a B, and so they just like permanent markered a D over a B, and I could tell that there was a B originally, and like so. Like, I prefer Dirch over Birch, unless I ever revive the Birch Dirch persona. If I revive Birch Dirch, then by all means, you can use Birch for that. Where do I put Decidueye? I like Decidueye. It's not my favorite starter, like Final Evolution by any means. Like I really like Rowlet, but Decidueye is not as good as Rowlet in my eyes, but it's pretty good. I like that he's got a little hood and like me. Then we got Litten. There it is. No, it's not D tier. It deserves better than that. Where is Purloin? Is Purloin really in like the B tier? It is, wow. Okay. Wow, I kind of forgot that was a thing. Because I was like, isn't it down here? No, it's not. It's not near Fennekin. I guess I'd say Litten is probably like here for me. And then after Litten is Torracat. That's right, that's what the middle stage's name is. There's Torracat. It's an improvement. Torracat. Decidueye is pure strength. I think that's fair. I think Decidueye is pretty good. Like, I just feel like there's things that I like more than it these days. I feel like Incineroar's inclusion in Smash is probably the only reason he's going to get higher than Decidueye. If Decidueye was in Smash, I feel like it'd be singing a different story here. That's not a phrase, is it? Singing a different tune, that's what I'm... Brain! But yeah, so... I'm not going to be doing Discord voice chat for this live stream. Just because there's no way to play the music and also have a Discord voice chat going on in the background without that overlapping. And I don't quite want to do streams like that just yet. So I'm just going to say, sorry, not today. Where's Poplio going to go? Poplio is pretty bad in my book. It's like right here. That said, I like Brione. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I like it. is way better than Poplio. That said, when it evolves into Primarina, it falls back into D tier. Now we got Pick-a-Peck. Oh, this is the Gets This theme from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Okay. I was like, I know this song, I just don't remember this instrumentation for it. God, the Gets This theme's fun. It's a good time. I feel like Pick-a-Peck goes there. Trumbeak is weird. I don't know how else to describe it. It's real goofy and weird to me. Its beak is a bit too fluid for me. Oh no. I think Machop is a good fit for Saitama. I feel like Brock's Happini is more of a fit for Saitama. Like, it's pink and bowed, but it literally lifts up massive chunks of earth. Like, his Happini is terrifyingly strong. So, like, I think if you had, like, a Chansey, I feel like that would be Saitama's go-to. Massive HP, massive strength that no one really notices. I just think that would be a good time. I was looking for Trumbeak, that's right. There it is. Trumbeak is a downgrade from Pick-a-Peck, but I think Toucanon, on the other hand, is a big ol' boost. I think it gets up pretty high into B tier. Hitmonchan would also be a good fit because it is very punchy. Young Goose. Gumshoes. Where does Gumshoes go? Next we get Grubbin. Oh, I love Grubbin. I love this soft boy. Where's Charjabug? Charjabug is the very okay evolution. And then Vikavolt is cool. But like, I don't know, I don't think it ever reaches Grubbin levels. It's cool and pointy, but like, I liked Grubbin for different reasons. Now I scroll down. Crabrawler! That weird thing that's not a water type, even though it 100% should have been. Could you imagine if it went from fighting water to fighting ice? That would just make sense. That would be good. That would be a smooth transition. But no. No, I think Crabrawler's okay. Like, it's nothing particularly special, design-wise. I feel like Crabominable is an improvement on it, albeit not a massive one. It's this weird chunky boy with big old meaty claws. Put him right there. Oricorio. This is a Pokemon I hated initially, but then I grew to actually like it. People can change. I feel like Oricorio probably ends up like here. Cutie Fly. It lives up to its name. It is pretty cute. Not gonna lie. But Ribombee is a bit disappointing. Rockruff. Very cute. I like that it's a rock type, even though it looks like it could be a normal type. That's pretty neat. I feel like a rock normal would have made more sense, but you know what? It's a better typing without that. That is a question. People could try. I don't know. I feel like it falls into the hard category of like merpeople. Like when it comes to its physique. Like people could try. I'm sure people have done it. Actually, I guarantee people have done it. It is Pokemon after all, and Pokemon exists is on the internet, and therefore the rule of the internet, Rule 34, which does state that if it exists, there's porn of it, means that there's got to be Primarina porn. So, someone out there clearly liked their Primarina porn. I don't know where I put my Rockruff anymore. Rockruff, where did I put you? It wasn't A tier, I know that much. I'm just gonna set you down here while I find Rockruff. Did I put Rockruff in C? I might have. But I don't think I did. It doesn't look like I did. Where did I put you? Oh, there it is. It's next to Chatot. Okay, so now that I know where it is, I can jump up. Okay. There we go. My preferred Lycanroc form is Midnight. It looks sick. It's pretty cool. After that is Midday, and then after that is Dusk. I think they should have also had a Dawn form, but they didn't, and that's a disappointment. Wishy-Washy is conceptually real neat. I don't like using it, but it's a neat idea. Marini! Huh. Marini. It eats Corsola, yet somehow plays second fiddle to it. And then Toxapex. Toxapex is cool. I think it's pretty cool. Go with higher. I don't know if this is the part of Dragons that played earlier. Oh, Mudbray's next, okay. Mudbray. Mudbray's okay. I think Mudsdale is way better Pokemon design though. Like, I'm not really like a horse person, but I think Mudsdale is just cool. Like, its big heavy feet, they go thunka when you run on, well, when you're riding it. So I feel like Mudbray has to go. Probably like here-ish. Mudsdale's done. Now we go to Jupiter. Where is Dupiter? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Jupiter. It's pretty cute. I don't know. It's not amazing, but it's pretty cute. I think that when it evolves, it is the front one there. Araquanid is a lot better. This is definitely the one that played before. All right, Dragons. Well, I mean, it's 18 seconds from done at this rate. I might as well let it last. It is good, though. I like strings in my video game soundtracks. Even if it's just a cutscene. Okay. Fomantis. It's cute. I don't know. It never really appealed to me much, and then when it evolves, I don't know. It still didn't really appeal to me much. But it's pretty visually interesting, I guess. Morlo is a Pokemon that's literally one of my favorite grass types of all time. And then when it evolves, I think it gets even better in a lot of ways. And I know a lot of people don't like its design, but I love its doofy face. It's only a small improvement, but it's an improvement. Well, like, when it comes to, like, will it pass up Rhyhorn? No. But, like, it's a big improvement on Marlowe in certain ways. Alright, I'll see ya. I'm just gonna sit here and finish this. Where is Salandit? There it is. Okay. Salazzle. It's pretty good. It's nothing amazing, but it's pretty good. And then you got Stuffle. It's my least favorite of the bear babies. It's not bad, it's just not my favorite Bear Baby. And then we have Pedo-Bear, Beware. Which is ridiculous in a lot of really fun ways. Still not as good as the other bears, but it's very fun and ridiculous. So I like that. Now we got Bounce Sweet, which I didn't know what it was. I would literally have not known what Bounce Sweet was if it were not for my Vietnamese microeconomics professor who was raving about how good mangosteens are. And she was like, "You guys have mangosteen?" And I was like, "No, I don't know what it is." And she's like, "Oh, I love mangosteen. It's very good." So that's the only reason I know what it is. It's pretty good. Like, it's not amazing. It's kind of okay, but like it works. I think Steenie is one of the better like lolly-ish Pokemon. I think it's just a good design. And then Serena. Where do I begin? There's a reason there's a lot of porn of this thing, and I think it's that a lot of people out there just really want to get stepped on by something with a move called Drop Kick. I don't think it's amazing, but it's pretty nice. Comfey. I am angered by this thing, for it is not a grass fairy type. How many times are they going to do this to us? Game Freak? You need to answer for these sins. Oranguru is pretty good. Passimian. Passimian. It's less good. I don't know, there's not a lot to say about it. Oh, cool, we're on Wimpod. Wimpod's a horseshoe crab, and I like that, because horseshoe crabs are neat. And then we get Galaisopod, which is actively one of the coolest designs from Sun and Moon. 100%. Sandygast. So I'm just gonna say this. As soon as I saw Sandygast and Palisand, I thought, oh, so a ground type Grimer and a ground type Muck. And you know what? I wasn't disappointed, because it really is that, and I think that's cool. Granted, it has that ghost typing in there too, which I feel like that only stands to hurt how good Sandygast and Palisand are. But still, not bad. Actually, that said, I think that Palisand, I don't know, I feel like there's something about Palisand that I don't like as much as Sandygast, and it's kind of hard for me to put a finger on it, but it just is. Pukumuku is really weird. But it's really fun. It's a weird Pokemon that's just, I don't know. There's something really fun about using it. Like, I used a strategy with it that I never really saw anyone else do, but it got me through a pretty tough fight. So yeah. Now we got Type Null, which I think it's on the upper side, or it's on the lower side of good. Like the lower side of, on the lower side of great. Whereas Sylvali, I cannot for the life of me understand anyone who likes Type Null less than Sylvali. It's not as good. It's really not. I mean, it's a good Pokemon to use. I just think that Type Null to Sylvali has too little a change, like, for it to be an evolution. Like, I could see it being a form change. And then, like, I feel like this is how they should have done it. I think they should have had it as Sylvali, but it was announced as Type Null. Its nickname, or its name, was Type Null. And then late in the game, when the thing comes off, it doesn't evolve, it's a form change to, like, I don't know, its freed form, and then have, what's his face? Gladion, have him rename the Pokemon Sylvali. And then there's Sylvali Null form, or like Sylvali, not confined, but like Sylvali muzzled form, or something like that, or Null form, and then there's Sylvali freed form, or like whatever, and then like the freed form has a bunch of variants that are type based. I don't know, I just feel like having it be an evolution was just not, it didn't really fit to me, you know? Okay, we got Minior. I think Minior is a pretty fun concept. Kamala. There's Kamala. I'm just gonna say this, the only thing I think Kamala, like, the only thing that disappoints me about Kamala is that it doesn't evolve. I saw it and went, there's no way that's a single stage. And then it was a single stage. And I was so sad about that. Turtonator is freaking sick. Oh my god, I love this thing's design. And I feel like I love it more every year. It's so cool. Togedemaru. It's better than Dedenne. It's not great. Actually, no, Crystal was cooler. Mimikyu. Mimikyu is just genuinely a really good idea. And I think I actually like it more than Pikachu. As sad as that is. Where's Pikachu? See, here's Pikachu. Look at this. Mimikyu. Boom. Lower B tier. Bruxish. Haha, everyone hates Bruxish. I don't know. Having seen what Bruxish is based on, I think its ugliness was necessary. So, like, I honestly put it into my B tier. Now we got Drampa. I felt like Drampa would have like a pre-evolution or an evolution, and it didn't have either. And it's not a Turtonator. But, like, it's not bad. Delmise. Super cool ability. Pretty neat Pokemon. Jangmo-o! Jangmo-o is pretty okay as first stage pseudo legendaries go. It works. Como-o is when it gets the fighting type, and I think it does the like awkward teenager looking middle stage really well. And then you get that. Sorry, that was Hakomo-o. I forget that Como-o. I don't know. I kind of have like the Pidgeotto thing. I started with that when I was young, but actual Como-o now. I think Como-o is sick. It's one of my favorite like pseudo legendary designs, and it makes me sad that less people like it. Like I get it's not a good typing. I will readily say it's not a good typing. But its design is so cool, and Clangorous Soul Blaze was such a neat move. So, yeah, Como-o is amazing. Tapu Koko. So here's my line of Tapus. Tapu Koko, I think, is probably the best of the Tapus design-wise. It's pretty dang solid. Tapu Lele is probably my least favorite. Okay. Then we got Tapu Bulu. I think Tapu Bulu is pretty cool. Not as cool as Tapu Koko, but like it's definitely pretty cool. And then there's Tapu Fini, which is pretty good. I don't know. Like it's not too special, but like it's better than Lele. I can tell you that. Then we got Cosmog, which I really like. I didn't really care for the whole Nebby plot for a while. I know, I'm almost done. I had to pull up the previous streams for reference for the F tier at that point. But, yeah, I'm almost there. But Cosmog was way better than the plot built around it with Lily. I always thought that the whole Nebby get in the bag thing was never funny. It was never really cute. It was just kind of slightly annoying because it made... When I had to go through another dialogue box just for her to yell, Nebby get in the bag. And I was like, oh wow, Nebby got out of the bag. Again, who would have thought that this thing that always gets out of the bag would get out of the bag again? And then there's Cosmoem. And Cosmoem... So when I first saw the leaks of Cosmog and Cosmoem, I thought that Cosmog evolved into Lunala and Cosmoem evolved into Solgaleo. That's what I thought. And I was like so dead set that had to be how it is, because there's no way you could have Cosmog turn into Solgaleo. It looks nothing like it. There's no way you could have Cosmoem become Lunala. It doesn't look that similar. But then it became both. And I was so upset by that fact. More so than I probably should have been, but it's left a bad taste in my mouth about Cosmoem. That said, I think Solgaleo and Lunala are both cool in their own ways. So, like, I just don't like that. Like, I literally can't look at the 2 previous stages and see them evolving in that lineage into anything but Lunala. Yeah, like right there, and then Lunala. Like, Lunala's up there with Yveltal as one of my favorite box art legendaries. Like, you can tell my box art legendaries are all, you know, they're pretty good ones. You know? I got some spicy picks at the top. And then we got Nihilego, which was weird to me at first, but I think it's pretty good. Like, as the Ultra Beasts go, I think it's one of the better designs. Then we got Buzzwole, which, I hate to say it, but it's actively phenomenal. Like, it's so good. Pheromosa, which I am not a fan of. I think it's cool that there's a cockroach that represents beauty, but, like, I don't know. Xurkitree. I actually like Xurkitree a good bit. It's not bad. Scroll down. Oh man, we're on the last set. This is the last time I'll have to scroll on this page. Celesteela. Celesteela for me. It's better than Pheromosa. It's not good, really, you know. I like its moveset. Its moveset's really cool. You can get some really interesting things, but okay, now we got Kartana. Oh no, I always thought Kartana was neat. Never had one because I never had Sun, but I thought it was kind of neat. Like, it's not this amazing Pokemon design in my eyes, but, like, it's definitely neat. After Kartana, we got Guzzlord, which I'm not even gonna front at all. I'm not gonna lie. 100%, I like this design a lot. What can I say? I like chunky, spiky Pokemon designs. Okay, so this next one is weird, because Necrozma has quite a few forms. There's the form where it's on Lunala, there's the form where it's on Solgaleo, and then there's the form that is beyond both of those, the true form, which is amazing, like this god of light. Like, Necrozma early on, I just thought it looked neat. But, like, nowadays, it's dang cool. Actually, you know what? Because it has better forms than Kyurem, it goes above Kyurem. Okay. Magearna. The Pokemon that I literally think hasn't been distributed at all. Has it been distributed? Was it? I don't even remember. Oh, I think it's the Pokeball Formula distributor or something. I don't know. It's They barely touched it. I don't even know what it really is. I don't know, they had a movie. It's okay. Okay. Now we got Marshadow. And I think Marshadow's cute. I just think it's not very visually interesting, and I don't like the color its fire turns when it like gets into offense mode. So I can't put it too highly, but I think it's neat. And it's kind of cute. So now we're on Poiple, which was one of my earlier Sprite Fests for a reason. I really like its design. I also really like the fact that it is the first evolving Ultra Beast that we saw. That said, Naganadel is not as good as Poiple is in my eyes. I don't know why, but it's just not. I don't know. Stack Attacka. Probably right there. Blacephalon. I didn't like Blacephalon as much until I found out that those things, like those weird things on the sides of the head, are eyes. That's pretty neat. It's still not that great, design-wise. Like, it's good-ish. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Zeraora. I don't know. I can't get into it. It's like Lucario, but a little bit worse. Actually, no, it's better than Lucario. Screw it. It's better than Lucario. Alright, so now all we have left is the F tier and the Meltan line. Holy crap. We're almost done. So, we have Meltan. Okay, it's Theme X, not Mirror Theme. Cool. I love Meltan. It's super cute. I don't think that it can only evolve in Pokemon Go, but I still really like Meltan, and I think Metal, like Melmetal after Meltan evolves into Melmetal, I think it looks pretty cool still. It's not quite as S tier, so it slips into A, but like I still think it's cool. No, 100%. It's Rule 34. Come on, like there's literally no possible way for there to not be porn of Primarina and of the other things. So, I'm going to now try to find like the last frame that I can find of my F tier so that I can resort it based on that. How do we know? It's Rule 34. How can you not? And literally, it is the law of the internet stating that if it exists, there is porn of it, and if there's porn of it, either the demand for it to exist exists, or it exists. So that's it. Like, those are your two options. Like, there's no way for there to not be porn of Primarina at all. Rotom, point that out in a second. I'm just pause it with the F visible. Rotom, I feel like it was up a little ways here. Did you get into B or A? It's towards the upper extent. Yeah, okay, it's in the upper half of A tier. Alright, so now that I've pulled up reference, okay, so I can rebuild this. Prinplup, Combuskin, check, Ducklet, Mantype, Licky Licky. Gotharita. Perugly. Bagon. Happini. Not Whimsicott, what? Igglybuff. I 100% guarantee there's Rotom porn. It's probably of it like taking over someone's vibrator or something like that, but it exists. It makes me sad to know that it exists for sure, but like, there's no way it can't. Like, this is Rule 34 we're talking about. Next we get Stantler. Next, I think, is Snubbull. It's slightly covered by the gear in this. No, I missed Snubbull. I skipped it. I skipped Snubbull and Feebas somehow. They both came after Bagon. Okay, so that and that. Okay, never mind. The gear was not in the way. And then we have this and this. Yeah, and then that makes sense because Aromatisse would actually be at the bottom. Okay, so that's literally it. I've filled in all of the 809 Pokemon through Generation 7. So I'm gonna save this. Dirge Birch's Ultimate Pokemon Tier List. Made live on 4 separate streams. We did it. Okay. So, now I'm going to save it. But I did finish creating it. What do you mean finish creating it before you can save it? How do I finish creating it? Is there something I'm missing? Is there like another thing I need to do to be like, yep, I'm done? Is there like a finish button? No. Nothing. Oh, because they have nothing in the S tier? Is that it? Or S plus? Here we go. That's S plus. It's just Totodile. I mean, I told you. It has to exist. It's Rule 34. You know what? These 4, these are my S plus tier. I did finish it. How is it not finish? What? What do you mean? Also, why is it zoomed in? It's not zoomed in. Right? Turn off F11. I don't know, the little wheels are gone from the side of the thing. So it must be pretty done. I don't know. It's done. It is done in my eyes. We've done it. I mean, the thing is, it's like cloud saved. I could refresh this page and it would still exist. Like, I could literally... Boom. And like, it exists. It done. So maybe I can save it on this. I'm gonna click the save button on this one, and then just copy all my title and stuff. Ah! I didn't drop my phone onto my space bar on my keyboard. You dropped my phone onto the space bar on my keyboard. Okay. Oh. Wait, did it save? Was that it? Because it did a thing. What? I don't know what it just did. Okay. It just says that. Ah! It went away. I'm bad at this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. This is the hardest part. The hardest part is saving it. Okay. That's it! It's saving! We did it! We made a tier list! Oh my god. The Ultimate Pokemon tier list is finally done. So now, if anyone asks me the question, hey, what's your favorite Pokemon? I have this to show them. Every single... Wait, what? The F tier disappeared again. Why? Why are they slowly getting bigger? Is it just me or are they slowly getting bigger? Where's my F tier? What? What? Why does it keep throwing out my F tier? Alright, I'm gonna throw the F tier back in and then resave it. But... okay. Do I still have it open? I don't have it open anymore. I had that F tier reference at the ready and everything. I mean, I remember Aromatisse was last. Okay, so... Aromatisse. Gothita. We're gonna get this. This is gonna be done the way it deserves to be. Okay, Mime Jr. Prinplup was the start. Okay, got the Rita. Slowly reconstructing it again. Perugly Bagon, Snubbull. Feebas, Happiny, Igglybuff. Stambler. Does it have my F tier? It does! Okay. Gonna save it with a nice, more formal name. Okay, now it's uploading. I'm gonna copy this just in case I need to do it again. F tier. F tier! Hey! Okay, it's there. I can download the image. How big is this image? It's gotta be big, right? Right? Gimp's opening it. 12! Okay, so it is 12? I mean, actually, wait, you guys can see it. What am I talking about? So it is 1216 pixels wide and 6490 tall. This is a chunky list. Oh my god. I'm so happy that it's finally done, though. Okay. I'm going to put that in the Discord, and that's going to get pinned. Because that way, if someone asks, hey, what's your favorite Pokemon? I can be like, look at the Discord. You can see it there. Boom. Oh. I am stupidly happy that this is finally done. I'm gonna, wait, where's this? This is the previous version of it. How can I get rid of that? Delete this list. And this is my one that includes the F tier. Oh, that's lovely. Oh my god. I did it. I can't believe it took so long, but it's finally done. Okay, so now that that tier list is done, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know why I'm looking at my phone for this, but I will be back tomorrow with more of my Pokemon Black version randomized. My phone fell over. I'll be back with more Pokemon Black version randomized. I think, where was I in the game? Alright, Mirror Theme, you already played. I'm just going to close that tab. Alright, music, go away. So yeah. So I'm going to be, because I already finished Dragon Sparrow Tower, so I'm basically going to go across the bridge towards Opaloosa City. Or no, it's the Relic Castle, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to the Relic Castle to deal with Team Plasma there. So that's my next stream. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, and then the day after that, I will be taking a day off streaming. I'll be back the next day after that with more Pokemon Black version randomized, and then I will be back after that with a Showdown stream, which will be the next off-day stream that I'll be doing. So, arguably, Showdown is my next off-day stream. That said, it's technically my next off-day stream in the sense of it is the next off-day after the off-day I'm taking a break. That said, I'm really excited for that when that comes up. So yeah, Buzz, do you want to say goodbye to everyone before I go? Is that what is that? Is that a yes? Is that a no? Are you gonna hop up here on your own? Is that what are you doing? Alright, I'm just gonna pull him up. Alright, so I will be back tomorrow with Pokemon Black version, then day off, then Pokemon Black version, and then Showdown. So yeah. Guys, do you want to say bye? Can you say bye to the humans? No? Just want to look at my thumb. Okay. Alright, bye everyone. Gotta try to... I didn't think this through. I gotta click a button. Here, Buzz. Look at this fingers. These fingers are also lickable. There you go. Yeah. I got it. I figured it out.